see you. Nah, I don't really see you. But here's Mommy of the Street Brothers. Love for. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. And if y'all have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, like, comment, and hit that notification bell. Ding, 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 ding. Today, I'm coming to y'all with a chicken noodle soup recipe my way. And I'm going to show you all the ingredients that I use, how I make my chicken noodle soup. First thing first, I'm going to show you my seasoning. I use adobo. I use 1 packet of sazon. I use Italian seasoning. I use 3 or 4 cubes of the bouillon chicken broth cubes. And I use black pepper. I use parsley and cilantro. I cut up an onion. I cut up some garlic. And I cut up some celery. I also use carrots in it, and I cut it up as well. You can use frozen or fresh. It doesn't matter. You're going to use 1 bag of the yolk-free wide ribbon noodles, and you're going to use 3 containers of the chicken broth. It doesn't matter which name brand you use as long as it's chicken for the chicken noodle soup. So sometimes I use the classic. Sometimes I use one that has seasoning. And then I also use 1 garden vegetable broth, which it tastes awesome. You're also going to use 2 or 3 big chicken breasts. I use frozen, but you can use fresh as well. It doesn't matter. Now, the way I cook my chicken breast is I use it in my pressure cooker. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I have my pressure cooker already plugged in like this. I'm going to take off the lid. Hold on 1 second. You're going to take off the lid, and you're going to take the whole bag and pour it in your pressure cooker. Like this. Just pour it like that. You're going to take all your seasonings. You're going to use 1 box. You're going to use 1 box of the chicken broth. It doesn't matter if it's the vegetable or original or seasoning kind. You're going to use 1 box, but you're going to use half of the container and pour it on top of your frozen or fresh chicken breast. Now, if you do not have a pressure cooker, you're more than welcome to use the stove and boil your chicken breast till it is shredded. Or you can place it in the oven and cook it at 400 for 45 minutes until it's shredded. I use the pressure cooker because it cooks fast for frozen chicken breast. And I use it for about an hour. I put it for 60 minutes. And when it's all done with all the seasoning, with the half a container of the chicken broth, it shreds apart. And it's good for the chicken noodle soup. So you're going to take your seasoning, and you're just going to season everything in there. Now, you don't even have to stir around the seasoning, because once the chicken breast is shredded, you can stir it all together in the end. You're going to take your black pepper and you're going to pour it in there. Do the same thing. You season it the way you season it. I don't have any specific way. Like I don't measure my seasonings at all. But what I do is just do it like I can. I'm going to use 1 packet of the sazon and pour it on top of the chicken. I'm going to take the adobo. I'm doing this with 1 hand. Can I do it? Can I do it, y'all? I'm going to take the adobo and I'm going to season it like that. Okay, and then I am going, did I use all my seasonings? Yes, I did. I'm going to cook it in the pressure cooker for 1 hour. 1 hour. When it's about 50 minutes through cooking, I stop it and then I place my carrots, my celery, and my half an onion inside. So when the whole hour is done, which it leaves 10 more minutes, it's all done with the shredded chicken. So here I go, and I go to my timer. I push the chicken button, and I could use the cook time selector and do it for 1 hour. Now, while this is cooking for 1 hour, I start cutting up all my other ingredients, and I start boiling the noodles about 20 minutes before the pressure cooker is done. So I'm gonna show you guys how much I so I cut up all my vegetables. I got a half of onion cut up. I got a handful of parsley and cilantro cut up. I got about a cup and a half worth of celery cut up, and a cup of carrots, and 3 bouillon cubes. I also didn't want to cut up my garlic, so I found this in the fridge. It's minced garlic, and I'm going to use about a tablespoon worth of minced garlic and mix it all together. My chicken, let's see how long do I have left. I have 50 minutes left, so I will be back to show you the rest. All right, sis, it's 19 more minutes left. So I am going to cancel this. Let the air out of the thing. I started my water so I can boil the noodles. Once this cancels out, I'm going to put all these veggies inside here for the last 20 minutes with a tablespoon of garlic for the last 20 minutes. And while this cooks for 20 minutes, my noodles are going to be boiling for about 6 to 8 minutes. Then I drain my noodles, and then I'll check my chicken, make sure it's all shredded and the veggies are done, and then I mix everything together. So I will show you guys that. And I put everything in there, all my vegetables. This is the chicken right here. Still a little bit hard, but I can stab it. The garlic is in there. So I'm gonna cook it for another 20 minutes, and let's see how it comes out to be. So I did the chicken noodles. I did the noodles, which is here. My vegetables and my chicken. It's all soft and shredded. You're gonna be hearing my kids. I can't really hold all this stuff, but this is it. And I'm pouring the 2 boxes of this inside the pressure cooker with my noodles, and I'm gonna mix everything together. And when I mix everything, this is how it comes out. Shredded chicken, noodles, carrots, celery, pepper, parsley, cilantro, all the seasonings. And I'm gonna serve my son a bowl. Here's his bowl. Look how good it is. Chicken noodle soup. Homemade chicken noodle soup. I need to cut that chicken some more. See? See? That's for my little baby. Zachariah eats first. Well, that's how you make chicken noodle soup, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. I love you guys with the love of God. Love, sis. Mommy of the Street Brothers. Love for...